So welcome back to another daily unboxing with yours truly, Sam Healy. Today we're going to be taking a look at UnderLeague by Fergus Blair by Cogwright Games, and looks like a card game where you're going to be doing stuff. So you're breeding animals, it looks like, or some kind of vicious creatures and monstrous beasts, it says. Through hard work, unscrupulous tactics, you hope to make your fortune. Alrighty, well, let's take a look. Let's take a look. Alrighty, so UnderLeague by Fergus Blair and Cogwright Games. Alright. That is an interesting little spidery looking contraption that is killing a rat. It's really hard to see because it's dark and people are looking on. Alright, so here's the rule book, and well, that's a little bit lighter. You can see that on there a little bit better. Here's the rule book. Looks like you've got your own stable and your creature deck, strategy deck, betting chips. Okay, so objective is to have 20 or more victory points at the start of a round. If one player has more than 20 or more victory points, that player wins the game during the victory point calculation phase. All right. So that's how everything is going to be played out. Each phase, players take turns taking various actions. Preseason, you can bet on who you're going to win, who's going to win, and so forth. It looks like combat, alternative rules, competitive play, draft league rules. All right, so there's a lot of different things going on in this game, it looks like. And here are your betting chips. These are plastic, shiny plastic, so you have win or lose, and looks like each player, 1, 2, 3, 4 different kinds of players, will be able to choose which ones you're going to play. Either you're going to lose, that person's going to lose, or that person's going to win, what have you, I guess. I have no real idea. Just from what I've seen in the rule book, just like you. So you have a couple of different 4-sideds, a bunch of 6-sideds. Here you have a velvet bag, and then you have mounds and mounds of cards. A lot more cards than I thought were going to come in that small box. So that's cool that they are kind of showing, you know, a little bit of, okay, so an angler shark. It's like a weird hammerhead shark with the body of something else. That's really strange looking. Animate Penumbra. Archivist of Corrosion. An augmented rodent. This is a rodent with like steampunky type stuff on it. All right. A bladed harpy. A brine kelpie. These are weird looking animals. A chill wraith. A chimney gremlin. Okay. A clockwork lich, and they're upside down. I don't have the card upside down. A cortextualizer. A formic husk. Man, it's like an entomologist named these things. Governor's jailer. Harlequin chevalier. Imago Bogart. I'm just thinking that's a mech with Humphrey Bogart in it. Infected Minotaur. An infected Minotaur. Okay. He doesn't look anything like a Minotaur. Oh, okay, whatever. Jeweled Constrictor. Snake that has jewels on it. Larval Boggart. A Nymph of Myriads. Raven of the Spires. Ravenous Mimic. Saltwater Carcass. A Scavenging Vermin. Sewage Imp. Alright, so a whole bunch of different kinds of stuff here. Looks like there's a couple of different sets in that, and then we come back and it looks like, you know, a lot of the same. So these are these different kinds of animals. We've all pretty much seen all of them. All right, so let's get to some of the I have no idea what these are. but it says shiny trinkets on it, so we're going to open it up. Oh, it says super shiny trinkets. These look like they might be points. Okay, supplemental brain, the recycler, fragmentation maul, grappling hooks, iron tusks, a jailer's toolkit, kinetic nexus, optical implant, that's cool, organic exoskeleton, a prong collar, gotta keep those monsters in line, ruined manacles, that's cool. Shiny trinkets. Okay, so you have shiny trinkets, they're only worth 1. And then you have super shiny trinkets, which are worth 2. And then you have a skinling sample. Ugh. Slayer's saber. All right. Well, let's look at the last pack of cards here. These are probably going to be the strategy cards that we have been hearing about, or at least something to that effect. Act of sabotage. At the end of this combat turn, the combat round ends immediately. All right, cool. Advanced planning, and there's a lot of those. Extortion. Choose an opponent, look at their hand. You may choose one of the cards in their hand and have them make them discard it. Hatchling plans. You can discard any number of strategy cards from your hand, then draw cards equal to the number of you discarded in this way. Induced amnesia. That player has to discard strategy cards from their choice from their hand until they have only 2 cards remaining. Inside information. You look at the top 5 cards of the strategy deck, choose one of the cards, put it into your hand, and discard the others. Intimidation. You can only play that during, or rather before you make a challenge. If you win the fight, you control the defending player during their next combat turn. That's just mean. A jolt, so it can become exhausted if it's still active. Lay bare. Choose a creature. All equipment cards attached to that creature are discarded. Match fixing. Well, that's kind of self-explanatory. Oh wow, yeah, no, that's not supposed to be William Wallace at all, with the blue face paint and all that kind of stuff. But that's just what it is. All right. So objection. What is objection? Before you may reroll an additional die this turn. Okay. Out of action, choose an opponent's active creature, transfer that creature. You may choose its replacement. All right. So raising the stakes. You can only play this card before making a challenge. If you win the fight this turn, draw 4 strategy cards. All right. Substitution. Choose up to 2 of your active creatures. Transfer each of those creatures. As you do so, you may choose to keep any number of equipment cards. All right. So these are just different things that you can do during the course of your turn to kind of switch things up on your opponents and you know, change strategy for yourself and all that kind of stuff. So, all right. So that's cool. Well, that is UnderLeague. Looks like a fighting card play, roll the dice for combat type of game. And that is from Fergus Blair and Cogride Games. We'll see you guys and gals on the flip side. Take care now.
Thanks for watching. Tune in every day for the Dice Tower's daily game unboxing.